is that you think about who you want to be and who you don't want to be, that's the moment you start taking action. Welcome to our first episode of Money Wise with Itas Financial, the podcast that helps you make the most of your hard-earned money. I'm your host, Mika Fernandez, and in this today's episode, we're going to discuss an important financial topic: how to manage your 13th month pay wisely. So we have two incredible guests with us today to share their tips and insights. So let's welcome them. First up, we have Miss Pau Almero. So Pau is a certified public accountant working as a payroll and training and development senior supervisor at G Pagaspas Partners and Company. She is a CPA and a licensed life and variable universal life financial advisor at Manulife Philippines. Let us all welcome Miss Pau. Hi, Pau. Good.
Hi, Mika.
Hello.
Good morning. Kamusta? It's a pleasure to be here.
It's our pleasure is ours as well. Next, we have our second guest, who is Kyle Andres, a dynamic Gen Z. Come on, Gen Z! Mga ka-Gen Z ko pala to. Hi.
Hello, Mika! Ayan.
Ayan.
So, I'm so excited for this talk.
Oh, we're excited also kasi knowing that you are an entrepreneur who began your business venture at age of 19. Oh, very young. He also brings his financial expertise to the table as a consultant. Additionally, he currently holds the position of International Service Director at a prominent global youth service organization, leading impactful initiatives worldwide. Oh, exciting, ah! Gagaling na mga guests natin for today. Our very first episode ng Money Wise at Itas Financial. Alright, so let's dive right in. No? Kasi 13th month pay, di ba? Ano yan eh? It's a blessing to many. Tama ba? Blessing to many. But I think it's very crucial na we be able to manage it wisely. Maybe Pau can start us off by explaining what the 13th month pay is and what do you think is the why is it important to manage it effectively?
Okay. Well, 13th month pay is the amount of money required to be given to the rank and file employees by their employer as long as they work for at least 1 month, regardless whether if they are probationary or regular employees. So this is given to them for them to have a budget for food and drinks to celebrate Christmas and New Year comfortably. So 13th month pay significance to our personal finances that this is an additional income of employees wherein he or she could use on different ways like this could be set as an emergency fund in times of great needs, fund for debt payment, fund for income protection, health, fund for business and investment.
Okay, so it's an additional income, no, that employers give to their employees. Kumbaga, at least dapat 1 month na employee
Yes.
siya. Is it taxable? Just a question, baka kasi 'di ba parang may mga employers dito kagaya ni Kyle, 'di ba? Entrepreneur, magpapasweldo ako ng 13th month pay. Is it taxable ba yung 13th month pay?
When it comes to tax, though, the general rule is that all compensation income is taxable, except those that are expressly stated in the tax code and regulations. So here in the Philippines, as long as the net compensation income of employees does not exceed 250,000 pesos annually, no taxes will be paid to the BIR. But if it exceeds 250K limit, the prescribed withholding tax ranges from 15 to 35%, and this is dependent on the 2023 revised withholding tax table. So included in the non-taxable compensation is the 90K limit from the 30th month pay and other benefits. So if the 30th month pay and other benefits exceeds 90K, this will be taxable.
Okay. So it has to be within the 90,000 limit or else there's taxable. But of course, I think 13th month pay is equivalent to the salary, 'di ba, of the employee. So if the salary exceeds 90,000, then the excess should be paid with income tax. But it's interesting to
Yes.
know, no, 'di ba? Um, you mentioned kanina about like examples on how you manage the 13th month pay. Let's ask si Gen Z entrepreneur natin. Si Gen Z entrepreneur, di ba? Yung, um, kap-
Hello.
hello, ang bata mo, di ba? And you started business at age 19. Di ba parang, okay, parang no 19 years old ako, ano bang ginagawa ko? Ikaw ba pa? Anong ginagawa mo no 19 ka? Naintindihan mo na ba ang tunay na ibig sabihin ng pag-ibig? Ganyan.
Nag-aaral lang.
Nag-aaral lang, di ba? What made you interested to jump right into investment? Like I know a business is like an investment, eh, di ba? Parang
Mm.
what made you jump right into it at a very young age? Bakit? Parang why?
Yeah, absolutely, Mika, no? I've always been so fascinated by the power of financial independence. So, financial independence para sa akin kasi is it's a position where hindi na ako dependent to someone financially. So, nag-come up ako na I think I need to step up na to find ways on how to earn money, how to connect with other people. So, it it's possible for me as a 19-year-old um entrepreneur to jump in to the business because of the accessibility of the information in today's digital age. So it inspires me to take the plunge into investing early on. And with the use of internet, it significantly shaped me also to with the approach of the managing additional income like the 13-month pay. So ayun, let's just take advantage of the internet, of the lalo na ngayon no with the use of AI, you can be a one-man agency na sinasabi nga nila, 'di ba? So madami na tayong resources para pagkuhanan ng mga to.
Oo, we talking about resources, I think 13th month pay is a viable resource, eh. Kasi for some who would like to start off with their financial journey, just like you, Kyle, I think the tool is, muna, you have to learn you have to, the knowledge, no? Yung parang na-mention ko kanina. Then the
Tama.
other part is of course, the money. To start off the financial journey. Kasi
Yeah,
talking
totoo.
about financial journey, of course, there's money involved. You ba, anyone among you can answer, no? Do you have like, um, how did you first start to manage your finances? Parang when did you first realize that you have to manage your finances? And then, ano yung, kailan kayo nagsimula? And paano kayo nagsimula?
I think si Pauline muna. Ayan.
Okay. No, I'm very curious no about handling finances. When I started working na. So,
Hmm.
nasa Iloilo ako noon, wala akong ginagawa. Tapos may nag-pop up lang sa internet or sa Facebook. Then, how to save, how to invest. So, yun na. Napaisip na ako. Then, I studied and learned din sa YouTube channels, podcast, and ayun, na-hook na ako. And then, I already started na doing financial learnings and nag-join na din ako sa isang agency like ITOS to spread yung news for financial literacy as well as encourage others then to um, be financially literate. Ikaw, Kyle.
Ayan. So, yung itong question na to, no, I think I can be a little bit more personal, no, dahil yung yung financial nga is personal talaga yan. Like personal finance talaga. So I started when we we got scammed by an investment scheme. So ito, wala, as in wala akong kaalam-alam, 18-year-old guy na sige, go. Go lang, Parang parang I think risk averse ka, so go lang, pasok lang. So until such time na ayun na, nahuli na and natagpuan namin or nalaman namin na it's a scam. So after nun, sabi ko, I just reminisce myself or I just tell myself na I think ito na yung sign to learn about money. So I find a lot of mga resources na pwede kong makuha, like yung Eventbrite. If alam nyo yan, Mika and Pau. So madaming mga free resources doon when it comes to financial literacy. So I took all of those seminars. And until such time na naging client kami ng isang financial advisor, then after nun may pa-free seminar yung company na yun. Then sabi ko, ito din isang sign din na pwede kong pagkukuhanan ng knowledge. So after nun, pumasok ako, then after nung seminar na yon, there's this speaker na sobra niyang ine-emphasize yung sales. So, sabi ko, well, ano ba talaga ang sales? Ano ba to? Ganito, ganyan. Bakit ka sa sales? Benta? Ganito? Ano meron? Parang ganun. So, after nun, may tumawag sa akin na, Kyle, would you like to join us as a financial advisor sa ganito? Tapos sabi ko, excuse me lang, I'm still a student, 18 years old. So, pwede ba yon? So sabi, hindi eh. So I think pwede ka naman kapag ka, kapag ka graduate ka na. Then, nalaman ko sa financial advisor namin na pwede pala maging financial advisor at the age of 18 by regulation ng Insurance Commission. So sabi ko, pinilit ko yung advisor ko na yon na as in na pinilit ko, sabi ko, kung pwede lang or kaya naman and legal naman, then why not na i-take ko itong opportunity na. Sabi niya, bata ka pa, ganito ganyan. Baka hindi mo kayanin, baka hindi ito yung yung priority mo, baka mag-waste ka lang ng time. So sabi ko, hindi naman natin malalaman, di ba?
Correct.
So sabi ko, just give me one chance, kako. Just give me one chance to take this exam. So I took my exam after ganyan. And luckily for the first time lang na nag-exam ako, nakapasa ako with the license to be a part of the organization. So yun na, doon na nagtuloy-tuloy. Then I get to know how to connect with people. Ayan si Mika, ayan na niya yung journey ko din sa pagiging financial advisor. And ayun, hanggang sa nagtatake pa rin ako, until now, nagtatake pa rin ako ng a lot of courses and resources para mag-continue to learn on how to manage money, ganyan. Para at least sa mga clients natin ay matulungan din natin na makaiwas sa mga financial mistakes na nagawa natin before.
It's interesting to know that both of you have different inspirations, different motivations why you started to learn how to manage your finances. Pao, as a starting employee, parang syempre it's your first hard-earned money, so you want to make the most out of it, diba? That's why you want to learn how to save, invest. On the other hand naman, si Kyle, at a very young age, na biktima ng scam, diba? So I think for all people, diba? Parang iba-iba talaga ng motivation on why they want to invest, why they want to learn how to save. And I think dun sa sinabi nyo, you've pointed out the importance of learning and the importance of having a financial advisor by your side. No, parang yun yung isa sa parang G's nung sinabi nyo na ako personally naniniwala din ako doon na you have to learn. You have to study. I mean, kaya marami yung unfortunately, no, they got scammed. Kasi parang yung information, tinatanggap na lang as it is. No? Pero walang research na ginagawa. No? And then,
Mm-mm.
wala talagang, kumbaga, accountable na financial advisor na pwede niya makausap. Scam ba to? No? Buti na lang nandito si
Totoo.
Pao at si Kyle. No? Pwede niyo nang tanungin si Pao at si Kyle kung
Yeah,
scam ba yun
totoo.
or something. No? Now,
Ayan, sobrang laking tulong din talaga no, na
mm,
magkaroon ng financial advisor. Kasi hindi natin malalaman kung ano yung mga financial decisions natin na gagawin, 'di ba? Hindi
mm,
natin alam baka naman yung financial advisor na yun is napagdaanan na yung financial struggle na yun, which is makakapag-provide siya sa ng shortcut para hindi mo napagdaanan pa yun, yung financial mistake na yun. So it gives you a lot of time or it saves you a lot of time para hindi na pagdaanan yung mistake na yun. Kasi 'di ba nga, number one asset of our number one asset is our time. Not the money kasi
mm.
nare-replenish natin yung money natin. Pero through time, hindi na.
Alam mo, ako, agree ako dyan. Yung, kumbaga, learn from other people's mistakes so that you save a lot of time na hindi mo na pagdadaanan yun. No? So, speaking of that, no, learning with other people's mistakes or something, no, from your experience, no, let's ask Pao kasi of course si Pao may experience na siya in receiving 13th month pay, no, nung naka-receive ka ng 13th month pay, paano mo yung mga things na you wish you knew, 'di ba? Kunwari, you were just starting, 'di ba? Kunwari, bagong empleyado ka. Tapos, sasabihin mo, babalikan mo yung time na yun. Sasabihin mo sa sarili mo, alam mo, Pao, dapat ganito yung ginawa mo dun sa first 13th month pay mo. Na, ano sasabihin mo ngayon? Hypothetical sa sarili mo na this is how you should have managed your 13th month pay.
Bale, sasabihin ko sa sarili ko sa old self ko na wag mong iwaldas lahat. I-allocate mo lang. Like 30% para sa food and drinks for celebration sa Christmas and New Year. Then 20% sa emergency fund ilagay mo. Tapos 20% sa family income or get or own an insurance or an investment, 'di ba? And then magkano na nga yun? 20, 30, 20,
20.
30,
30 na lang.
30 na lang. So, yung 30 naman, isi-set aside ko dun kung may kautangan ako. Babayad ko yun sa mga kautangan ko. Kasi, ayun yun para sa akin, yung sasabihin ko sa old self ko.
So,
Ikaw, Kyle.
ayan, Kyle, na-challenge ka, ikaw daw.
Actually, that's an interesting
Ng
question
13th
no
month
from
pay.
Mika. Oo, yung kung ano yung mga pwede pa natin gawin. So I think ito na lang din kasi personally hindi ko pa nakukuha yung or hindi ko pa nararanasan maka-receive ng 13 month pay Kasi mostly more into yung income resources mostly nasa businesses So wala ka talagang 13
Wala kang
month pay
13th
kung ano
month pay
lang.
pag negosyante
Oo.
ka. Ikaw nagbabayad.
Totoo, totoo. So, ito na lang yung i-emphasize ko dito, which is the art of budgeting and saving. So, um, there's this financial allocation or money management system na nag-work sa akin. Yung tawag dito is yung JARS Money Management System. So, ito dito sa money management na to, ang nagpe-play na dito is our financial awareness. So financial awareness is the key on this game. Lalo na din sa 13-month pay natin, no. Ako tinatake ko kasi yung pera as laro. And tinatake ko din yung pera as my workers also. For example, sa jars there's a 6 different jars. So i-allocate natin yun, yung isang jar, uh, uutusan natin yung some of our money na mapupunta siya sa necessities. Then after nun, pangalawang jar for long-term savings. For expanding, for example, mga cars, condos, ganyan. And third, financial freedom. So yan, dito na din yung mga for retirement savings, dyan na din yung estate planning, nandyan na yung mga investment for our education din. Ayan. Yun na yung pang-apat, education. Pero it doesn't mean lang na sa mga mag-school lang. Kasi for us, no? Right, siguro si Pao or si Mika nagtitake din ng mga courses. Ayan, yung mga seminars. That's part of the education. So, fifth is for the play jar. So ito I think ito yung pinaka controversial sa ating mga Pinoy dahil ang tingin na natin kasi sa mga wants na allocation is parang bakit kailangan yung wants mo, 'di ba? Mika, 'di ba? Bakit mo pa kailangan yung wants mo?
Kasi syempre, reward yan, di ba?
Ayan.
Deserve ko to. Yung mga ganon. Deserve ko to, Kyle.
Yan. Oo, 'di ba? Tama, deserve 'yan. So, 'di ba, itong money allocation na to, sana magiging guilt-free itong allocation na to. Kasi sino ba naman ang ah, tawag nito? Sino ba yung nagtatrabaho, 'di ba? Sino ba yung nagigain ng pera para sa atin? Eh tayo lang din naman. So we need to reward ourselves. And lastly, give jar. So ito na yung pwede nating pang-donate kung may mga organization ka man, mga charity, then for nandito din yung for offerings sa church. Ayan. So I think yun yung pinaka gusto kong i-emphasize, no, sa mga katulad ko na hindi pa nakaka-receive ng 13th month pay din.
I think parang dun sa, in both sinabi nyo, Pao, Kyle, parang it doesn't just talk about your 13th month pay. Actually, it can be applied even on how you manage your own personal finance. Hindi lang kung
Totoo.
nakatanggap ka na ng 13th month pay. But sinabi ni Kyle yan kanina what's important is awareness. So, how are we aware how much are we aware of how we manage our finances? 'Di ba? Parang aware ba tayo na nadidistribute natin siya, na merong emergency fund, merong for financial freedom, meron din tayo for ourselves, no? Not just yung parang mga little pleasures, little leisures in life, 'di ba? Yung you do not deprive yourself of
Tama.
rewarding yourself simple or little leisures na parang masasabi mo I have accomplished something, or parang this is my reward. But I think the danger dun is if you make it an extravagant leisure or an extravagant reward na neglect mo na meron ka pang other jars or other percentage in so for Pao, no, yung other may 30% ka pa na kailangan ibayad ng utang, no? Leisure,
Totoo.
or wag ka mag-extravagant leisure, diba? I think that isa din yan sa key, no, in managing. And when you talk about awareness, no, yung I think talks about mindset, diba? Parang
Exactly. Tama. Agree.
at the end of the day, if your mindset is not right, it's difficult for you to follow those systems. And yung system na yun, it's adjusting based on who you are. Like si Pao. Si Pao is an accountant. So si Pao, di ba, percentage, 30%. Siguro may Excel file pa yan. Si Kyle naman, si Kyle bilang a business owner, may jars. No? Di ba? So it depends upon the person who wants to manage his or her finances. Pero do you think, what kind of mindset do you think a person should have para they'll be able to maximize, let's say their 13th month pay, they'll be able to maximize it na hindi nila masasplurge siya? What kind of mindset do you think? a Filipino or an individual should have?
Go, Pao.
But mindset, ang
I think here you can answer.
mindset,
You can answer here, Kyle, kasi ikaw yung may question about mindset and habits.
Ayan. So when it comes to how mindset and habits, there's this quote na nakatulong sa akin, not just in financial success, but also in my personal growth. So the quote goes like this: "You will never be too small to dream big." And after we dream big, we now need to take actions. Tama, Pao, Mika?
Yes.
And after nun, and there's this philosophers na which is Zig Ziglar says, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. So yun na yung nagiging mindset ko when it comes to if I have to um execute an action. So 'di ba, nandun hindi kasi natin maiiwasan yung mga limiting beliefs natin eh. So nandyan yung kaya ko ba? Uh, ano ba, may sapat ba akong resources? Meron ba akong ganto ganyan, 'di ba?
Sabi ng
So,
nanay ko, ganito lang kami. Mga ganon, di
mm.
ba? Mga limiting beliefs. Baka,
Tama.
hindi ganyan sinabi ng nanay ko ha. Baka, ganyan,
Mm.
parang naman ganun lang, di ba?
Tama. So I have to, yan, good example din, Mika, no? I have example din ng my experience na nagsabi talaga sa akin na bakit ka magiging financial advisor? Kaya mo ba yan, 'di ba? Kasi if I didn't take the leap or hindi ako uh, nagtiwala sa sarili ko, then wala siguro ako ngayon kausap niyo, Mika and Pao. And hindi ko din sana ma-meet yung mga iba't ibang mga business owners. Ayan. So, ayun yung nakakapag-push sa akin, yung mindset na yun.
Okay, if you want to be great, start. Diba? And if you have a goal, you have to start reaching for that goal. Kahit one step at a time, diba? Mga small, baby steps. Hindi naman kailangan na major leap. Diba? So, speaking of goals, this question for Pau. Pau, ano sa tingin mo yung specific financial goals na people should consider when deciding how to allocate their 13th month pay? Parang thinking na, sige, you have to have, kasi sabi ni Kyle, dapat may goal ka eh. And then you have to have the mindset to start. Pero ano ba dapat ano ba yung mga examples na mga financial goals that Filipinos or individuals can aim for?
Ito nasabi ko kanina din, some financial goals that people can consider when deciding how to allocate their ticket fund pay are the following. Yung sinabi ko din kanina, yung have an emergency fund or set aside an emergency fund. Fund
is it-
for that payment.
Sorry to
Emergency
interrupt.
fund.
Oh, why is it important? Parang, kailangan ba talaga yan? Why is it important na meron kang emergency fund?
Okay, so tingnan muna natin yung nauna, no? Ano ba yung emergency fund? So ito yung actual expenses na siniset natin every month para in case of emergency, in case na may namatayan, may na-hospital, yun yung panggagamitan natin para mabayaran yung mga expenses na yun. So we have to set at least 3 to 6 months na emergency fund from our actual expenses para mapatupad or ma magkaroon ng magkaroon ng sapat na emergency fund.
Okay, so parang, kumbaga, hindi ka mahihirapan kung may emergency sa nangyari. No? For example, nawalan ng trabaho. Kunwari, yung pandemic, no? Very awakening yun sa atin, di ba? pandemic happened, suddenly some people lost their jobs. So emergency fund would help them cope up with their day-to-day expenses because they have allocated some.
Mhm. Yes, yes. Especially nung kasi during pandemic, nag-resign ako.
Mm.
Hindi ko alam bakit nag-resign ako.
Interesting.
Ayoko
Sige,
naman
sige.
mag-resign. Nalungkot lang ako.
Oh, okay.
Oo, nalungkot lang ako. So, nag-resign ako, bumalik ako sa family ko. Pero, happy naman ako. Yung puso ko happy naman. Kaya
Mm.
lang, yung wallet ko hindi.
Iiyak.
Umiiyak. So, during that time, meron naman akong na-set aside. Like, 50,000, for example, na-set aside ko yun for emergency fund. So, yung mindset ko that time na, hindi, kaya ko yan.
Mm.
Ano, within 2 months, magkakaroon ako ng work.
Mm.
During nawalan ako ng work, suma-sideline din ako, online selling. So, nung hindi kaya ng online selling ko, ng online business ko, ayun, naghanap na ako ng work. After 9 months, dun pa lang talaga ako nagkaroon ng actual work.
So, ano nangyari sa emergency fund mo?
Hindi, napahaba yon kasi may online business. So,
Ah.
naging sapat naman siya out of 50. So, kaya naman siya ng 9 months. So, ayun, nagkaroon na ulit ako ng stable income. So, dinagdagan ko na lang yung isa sa na emergency fund sa ngayon. Kasi dati na medyo hindi na kaya. So, ayun, bumalik na ako sa private na work or company. Ayun.
Buti at least meron kang 50. Meron kang emergency fund. Yan yung practicing what you preach. Kasi you have your emergency
Mm-mm.
fund. So, totoo yung pinipreach niya.
Ayun.
Tapos I was curious, Pao, no? I was curious na nung nagamit mo na yung emergency fund mo, paano ka nakapag-cope up ulit para magkaroon ng panibagong emergency fund after that?
Kasi yung
Ano
emergency
yung
fund ko,
ginawa mong
ginamit ko for business. So, ayun, nirolyo ko lang siya. Until, ayun na, naghanap na kasi ako ng stable na job para may income ako every month. And then, ayun, until now, meron pa din naman akong online business. So, ayun,
Oh,
paunti-unti.
nice. So
Ang
parang
bright
naging siya,
nun.
capital na. Oo nga,
Ang
no?
bright nun.
At least yung emergency fund na yun, ginamit mo para mag-create ka ng additional income source. Then yung income source na yun, siya na yung bahalang magbigay sa'yo ng emergency fund.
It's like
Yes.
money working for you. 'Di ba?
Tama,
Parang
tama.
you used your savings to set up, like, it's an investment kasi it's a business. You set up an investment with your savings and you live from the income of that kind of investment that you had. That's very bright,
Aside from
ha?
passive income.
That's
May
very
MP2
bright.
na ba kayo?
Totoo.
May MP2. Ayan, meron ako UITF. Wow!
Wow!
Oh, nice.
So,
Actually, no.
aside from emergency fund, what else do you think? Financial goals
Um,
na would you like?
Kung may pautangan, syempre, kapag business naman, dapat every month, nagbabayad tayo on or before due date para walang interest. Tapos, um, syempre, kumuha din tayo ng plan B, that is income protection para kahit nawala na tayo dito sa mundo, our family could still live their lifestyle or they could still be comfortable even we are no longer around here in this world. So, and also health fund kasi mahirap magkasakit, especially
Mm.
21,000 pesos a day yung average na cost sa hospitalization. Wow!
Wow!
Kinompute.
Ikaw ba, Kyle, nagpe-prepare ka ba for your hospitalization health fund? Is it
Yeah,
something that is
actually,
also your financial goal?
Yeah, sobra. Yan yung inuna ko eh. After
Mm.
makuha ko yung first ever commission ko, yun na
Mm.
yung una kong ininvest. Kasi my mindset is, tama nga naman eh, na
Mm.
kung tayo magkasakit, tapos yung ano pa natin, profession pa natin is no work, parang no work, no pay na siya, no?
Mm.
So, ano pa yung magiging ano pa yung pangbabayad mo sa hospital bills mo? So, manggagaling lang din sa savings mo. So, ayun, kumuha ako ng HMO ko.
Mhm.
Then, hindi ko alam if luckily yung sasabihin ko eh, na nagamit ko yun eh. Kasi,
Di mo alam kung
nagkasakit
swerte
ako.
kung nagkasakit
Oo
ka.
nga. Pero at least I have the peace of mind na
Oo.
alam mo yun na I know na kahit magkasakit ako or syempre hindi naman natin
Mm.
ipipilit na magkasakit tayo, no? Pero
Mm.
just in case na magkasakit ako, na may I know na covered ako with a certain plan na hindi na ako kukuha pa sa savings ko. Like nung nagkasakit ako, no, viral daw yung naging sakit ko after a trip. Na trinip ko kasi yung as a international service director kasi ng isang organization. May bumisita na mga Taiwanese friend ko. Ayan, so tinur namin sila sa Mindoro, ganyan. And after ng trip na yon and tour, nagkasakit ako and nakukuha ko ng viral daw. And Uh, yan, thankfully talaga nakakuha ako way back actually December pa, no, na
Mm.
nakakuha ako ng HMO and nagamit ko siya like malaking tulong na, libreng consultation.
Mm.
Magkano yung consultation ngayon? 800 pesos per consultation.
Mm.
Nakapag-consult ako ng dalawa.
Mm.
Then, magagamit mo din yung ibang benefits mo. Like for example, cleaning. Ayan, yung mga
Mm.
nagpapa-cleaning ng ngipin.
Ngipin.
Ang mahal din ng cleaning
Ay,
800 pesos.
500 to 1,000 na ang cleaning.
Yeah, 500 to 1,000. Like,
Yan si
magkano
Pao,
lang,
nakaka-braces yan.
Oo. Magkano lang yung nagastos ko sa HMO ko actually. Parang break, hindi na eh. Hindi siya break even eh.
Mm.
Mas valuable pa kasi until now, covered pa rin ako. May mga other coverage. So, nandun talaga yung peace of mind. Yun na yung pinaka-best talaga na investment is peace of mind.
Kasi parang when you talk about health, your concern is of course, you want to be healthy, you want to be well, 'di ba? Gusto mong
Mm-mm.
gumaling, isipin mo pa ba kung saan ka kukuha ng panggastos mo, 'di ba? So parang
Totoo.
nagpapagamot ka na, nag-iisip ka pa sa expenses. So it's really a good way to allocate no yung 13-month pay. Even it's as a gift, 'di ba, to your loved
Mm-mm.
ones. Parang o ikaw kunwari mama mo, papa mo, or yung asawa ni Pao, 'di ba? O ikaw kuha ka ng health card or health insurance in that sense. No? Yung parang it's really a financial goal, 'di ba? Ayan.
Mm-mm.
Um,
And ayun din, in addition to that, kung titignan talaga natin, no, na syempre may mga katulad ko na mga Gen Z, no, mga
mm,
kaka-start mag-work, mga
mm,
fresh grads, no,
yes.
may mga mabibigatan, I think, no, kasi let's say may mga HMO, it ranges from 3,000 to 8,000, ganun. Pero kung titignan natin when it comes to our 13-month pay, then ipo-percentage natin, doon lang natin malalaman na ay 5% or 10% lang pala yung mga gagastos ko para lang sa
Mm,
peace of mind ko na to. So,
mm,
uh, sobrang ganda ng investment for me. So,
mm,
kung gagastos lang ako ng 10% of my income, let's say 5,000, then mako-cover ako ng mga hospitalization, hindi lang 5,000 yan for sure, no? So,
mm.
malaking savings, actually malaking ginhawa at magalaking tulong din sa atin like sa ating mga nag-i-start pa lang sa career natin.
Mm. So, tingin niyo, knowing kunwari yan yung financial goals, siyempre may mga short-term financial goals tayo, eh. Na-mention nga niyo yan kanina, 'di ba, yung kunwari gusto mo ng for your luxuries, ganyan. Or parang parang gusto mong i-reward yung sarili mo, kumain. Sabi ni Pao kanina, mag-a-allot siya ng mga 20% para sa family celebration, 'di ba? But you also talked about financial goals that I think it's not just about short-term, eh. 'Di ba? Parang may sinasabi din kayo na something that is for long term.
long term.
Sa tingin nyo, why is it important to have long-term financial goals? Like, I think Pau is a millennial and then si Kyle is a Gen Z. In your generation, generation, may generational gap, ganun. Ay, millennial ako ah. Pero hindi malapit yung edad namin ni Pao. Pero millennial ako. Millennial na din. Millennial talaga ako. Pero sa tingin nyo, in your own respective generations, why is it important to have a long-term financial goal?
Okay, ako na lang yung
Ayan,
mag-start.
go pa.
Okay. So it is important to have a long-term financial goal kasi we need to set a goal para makapag-start tayo. And para ma-achieve yung goal na yan, especially if malaking amount yun. Like, for example, our goal is 5 million. So, if we could not start for at least 2,500 pesos per day or per month, hindi natin ma-achieve yung 5 million na goal natin. So, kahit every month, mag-set aside lang tayo ng a minimal amount to um, get that goal, then it will help na ma-achieve yun kahit bridging the gap na lang. Kahit 2 million, 1 million lang yung ma-achieve natin. At least nag-start tayo. Kasi I think one thing na naglalak sa ating Filipinos is the procrastination or yung walang sense of urgency. So, kapag na-identify na natin yung financial need natin or yung concern natin, even though aware na tayo, even though magsa-start na tayo, may nagpipigil pa din. So, ayaw nating gumastos, ayaw nating um, i-achieve yung goal natin. So, bakit ayaw? Para sa iyo naman yun.
Yung parang
Diba? So,
manyana habit yan eh. Diba? Yung
manana habit,
mamaya na, mamaya na.
mamaya na, until such time na nakalimutan na.
Mm-mm.
So, kawawa yung yung future self natin if hindi na tayo makapag-start ngayon sa financial plan natin. If we could not start anything. Kasi yung cycle, it will not end until we step up.
It's
Ayan.
parang sinabi ni Kyle kanina yan, ha, 'di ba? If you have a goal, start. Yun yung ano eh, punot dulo. Magsimula ka. Ano? How about you, Kyle?
Magsimula ka. And ayun, I totally agree with Pao na kailangan na din natin mag-start for our future. So, sa akin, I would like to be more passionate about this no sa question na to. Dahil personally no, one of my longest financial goals is to end the sandwich generation with me. Ayan. And with the use of my bonus, of course. For example, every bonuses, no, pwede ko i-allocate yon for me to invest for my future. And also, I'm finding ways to prevent myself from entering the what we so-called rat race. If aware kayo doon, Pao and
Mm-mm.
Mika. So,
Yes.
ayan.
Baka
So,
yes
rat
naman ako.
race, ayan. Define ko muna kung ano yung sandwich generation for my fellow Gen Z no na makikinig at
Yes.
manonood
Hello,
sa
Jen.
podcast natin. Ayan. So sandwich generation basically is something na sinusuportahan natin yung nasa taas natin which is our parents, and at the same time sinusuportahan din natin yung mga anak natin. So nasa middle tayo. So yun yung mahirap na part or position dahil dalawa na yung susuportahan natin. And
Mm-mm.
syempre dadagdag pa yung sarili natin. May mga gusto din
Mm-mm.
tayong
Mm-mm.
mabili or
Mm-mm.
puntahan, ganito ganyan. Ayan. And second is the rat race. So
Mm.
as the Robert Kiyosaki quoted, no, most people work hard due to fear of lack of money and
Mm.
greed for what money can buy. So this cycle, no, itong cycle na to is paulit-ulit na lang. Like it's like we work, we spend, We make money, we spend, we make money, we spend. Cycle na lang yung nangyayari. So, I'm very, very thankful na nabasa ko tong book na to ni Robert Kiyosaki na, oo nga, no, may gantong trap pala na nakaabang sa akin. Kasi kung hindi ako aware dito sa position na to or dito sa scenario na to, baka grabe, sobrang sobrang mahal matrap dito.
Mm.
Lalo
Mm.
na ang pinag-uusapan natin dito is oras.
Mhm.
Oras dahil mag-work ka, spend ulit, work kasi there's a lot of people din or may mga clients din ako na there's there are some people talaga na kahit malaki na yung pera na nagagawa nila is equal lang din dun sa ini-spend nila. Like kahit namin sabihin ko na I can make 100,000 pesos per month. Pero nag-spend din ako ng 100,000 or more. So baka nagne-negative pa ako. Kesa doon gumagawa lang ng 25,000 then may savings na 5,000 or nag-spend lang ng 20,000 per month. So mas maganda pa yung financial situation niya.
Mm.
Ayan. So yun yung longest and biggest financial goals na meron ako as a Gen Z. No, I hope yung mga Gen Z na nakikinig basahin din natin or nasa internet lang to. Make the most out of it, no? I-search lang natin like Robert Kiyosaki, yung mga books nila when it comes to financial literacy. Ang
Mm.
daming ano diyan resources. Ayan.
Isa sa, alam mo meron akong narinig last Saturday. Actually, hindi narinig kasi in our sponsored seminar, no. ITAS recently sponsored a seminar about estate planning or legacy planning. And our speaker, Sir John Meridas, mentioned that actually the sandwich generation, the term was used in US. No? But it doesn't really represent what's happening in the Philippines. Sabi niya, what's really happening in the Philippines is not a sandwich generation, but a bibingka generation. Diba kasi
Ayun
Filipino?
pala, ayun pala yung word na hinahanap ko,
It's
bibingka.
it's the bibingka generation. Kasi 'di ba ang sandwich daw, it's soft sa top, soft sa middle, soft sa bottom. But what really is happening in the Philippines is that hindi siya soft eh. There's a fire on top. How do you cook a bibingka? There's a fire on top and fire at the
Mm-mm.
bottom.
The
That's really
bottom.
the situation daw ng mga those who are part of the bibingka generation or the so-called sandwich generation. It's really fire on top and fire on the bottom. And it's really interesting how to hear from a Gen Z na you really want to cut that generational curse, 'di ba? Na you,
Mm-mm.
you don't need to depend on your future children for finances. And that talks about yung sinabi din ni, if we're gonna connect yung sinabi ni Pau, na if you start to save little by little today, no, by the time you grow old, you really don't have to depend to the next
Absolutely.
generation, to the generation after you. And that would also, yung saving little by little will help you cut through the rat race eh, na
Mm-mm.
say, earn, spend, earn, spend. Kumbaga, dagdag na yung isang S sa equation. You earn, save, spend. Earn, save, spend. And that will pull you out of the rat race of life. Wow, of rat race of
Tama.
life. Ano siya eh, parang 'di
Kaya,
ba? How 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 can you if for example kausap mo yung ikaw na yung matandang part, no? Anong gusto mong marinig dun sa matandang counterpart mo? Thank you ba? Or bakit kasi hindi ka nag-save? 'No? 'Di ba, yung gano'n.
Yeah, actually, yan yung ano eh. Kaya sobrang lucky din ako na for me, I'm very fortunate na napapalibutan ako ng mga like-minded person uh, na ganito mag-isip when it comes to financial literacy, no? Alam nila kung aware sila. Actually, yun yung pinaka ano first action for me. You need to be aware when it comes to your finances. Kasi kung hindi ka magiging aware, hindi mo alam kung ano yung i-take na action. Kung hindi mo alam kung ano yung mga priorities mo, kahit sa buhay, hindi mo
Mm.
alam kung saan ka papatungo. So you need to ask yourself first, ano ba yung gusto ko? Ano ba yung goals ko? Ano ba yung mga ayaw pa? Ayan, ito din yung pinaka the best na tanungin for me. Ano yung mga ayaw mo? Kasi hindi mo din malalaman kung ano yung mga gusto mo hanggat hindi mo nalalaman yung mga ayaw mo.
Mm.
Kaya let's just align our mindset, yung life natin will goes on and on. So, yun yung gusto ko ding i-emphasize lalo na din sa mga Gen Zs na ako yung when it comes to rat race, no, wala pa naman ako doon, to be honest. Wala pa ako doon, pero ayokong mapunta doon. Kaya ako nag-iisip ng paraan kung paano ba sosolusyonan or paano ba iiwasan 'yon, 'di ba? Um, Nasa book din ni Robert Kiyosaki na ang ginawa is pinag-work niya pinag-work siya nung rich dad na uh, libre, 'di ba? Kaya doon ako nagkaroon din ng uh, paano nito yung value ng time ko, which is nag-start ako na mag-work ng libre sa mga ibang tao para lang magkaroon ako ng mga knowledge in exchange for their knowledge and expertise. I'm willing to work for free basta alam ko na worth it when it comes to their expertise and skills. Mata-transfer nila yung skills ko, then I can make money then. So yun yung mga strategies. Yan, tips na din to for our Gen Z and other, of course, mga millennials din, kung kahit anong generation man yan. Just keep learning and learn lang ng learn. Kasi sabi nga, 'di ba, if when you stop learning, you're eventually parang patay ka na kung hindi ka nagle-learn. Hindi ka na nagmo-move forward. Ayan, how about you, Pao?
Ayan. Second emotion. Kasi ako yung naman nag-answer. Okay. So, sa kanila, ano yung pwede nating sabihin sa mga listeners natin? So, start now and don't procrastinate para may papatunguhan tayo in the future.
Ayun.
Yes.
And si Mika naman.
The moment I think the more that you think about who you want to be and who you don't want to be, that's the moment you start taking action. Diba? Parang, if I can remember way back 1 year ago when I started working. Wow, started working 1 year ago. No? 12 years ago when I started my first job. No? Wala sa isip ko yung who I want to be and who I don't want to be. Parang nasa isip ko lang noon is I need to earn money because I need to support my family first and foremost. And I need to survive. That's the only mindset I have. But then, being part of the financial industry for a couple of years, I realized that those two mindsets are actually limiting mindset. Kasi you have to have that kind of dream that will push you to do more. And it's not just about dream, I think. It's about purpose. Kumbaga, at the end of the day, your goals and dreams are useless if you don't have purpose. Parang you're saving money for your retirement. Why? Why do you want to retire? What's the purpose? Why do you want to have a comfortable retirement? What's your purpose? Diba? It boils down to what's your purpose? What's your purpose in life? But why do you want to save? Why do you want to manage your 13th month payment wisely? Diba? And of course, it boils down to knowing your purpose and getting it from the source of who gave that purpose. Diba? It's God who gave us purpose. Then ask God, what's my purpose? Am I doing the kind of work that you want me to do to fulfill your purpose in my life? Am I handling my finances the way you want me to serve the purpose that you want for my life? No? Kasi it's rat race yan eh. Di ba? Yung sabi nga ni Kyle. Rat race yan eh. The more that you have, the more that you want more. Pag meron ka na, gusto mo pa, kasi yun yung tinaturo ng mundo. Di ba? But if you have your purpose, you know why. Why do you have this kind of money? It's like, just to share with you, we have a family verse. And it's 2 Cor 9:8. 2 Corinthians 9:8. And it says na, the Lord will bless you abundantly so that you'll be a blessing to others. So the question in your mind, if you're blessed, or if you receive your 13th month pay, how can you be a blessing to others? Number 1, yung sinabi ni Kyle, di ba? I'll bless the second generation. The generation after me kasi hindi na nila kailangan magbayad para sa akin. Or hindi na nila ako kailangan gastos. That's blessing the next generation. Yung sinabi ni Pao, getting emergency fund, not relying on other people in case of emergencies. Diba? That's already a blessing to other people. Diba? Parang
Actually.
other people, ma-feel sila, ma-burden ako na, ayaw natin na nababurden ng other people, diba? So if you have emergency fund, you have your protection, life protection, that's a blessing to other people. So I think for me, that's one thing that's crucial in managing finances. Managing your 13th month pay in essence. So, grabe, ang ganda ng kwentuhan natin. And I hope our listeners have learned a lot. But any last words, if any, any last words for our listeners that you want to share about finances, about 13th month pay, or even about life, if you have anything that you want to share? Let's start siguro with Kyle.
Ayan. So, I think sa dinami-dami ng mga tips and advices na nabigay natin sa mga listeners natin, I would like also to add a disclaimer lang din, na all these strategies when it comes to budgeting, like 30% sa necessities, ganito ganyan, mag-invest sa stocks or what man, kung sa crypto, real estate, di ba? What works for me might not work for you. And the things that might work for you might not work for me. So, it boils down lang talaga, or gusto ko lang talaga i-emphasize din yung self-awareness natin. Financial awareness, self-awareness, nandyan na yun. Tayo lang din yung makakasagot sa mga katanungan natin. Ayan, just don't stop learning and connecting with successful people. So, I'm very grateful for my organizations, no? Yung mga I participated with a lot of organizations, financial industry din, ng mga business owners. So I get to know a lot of information and wisdom from them through their experiences. So kahit na ako yung pinakabata, no? Like ngayon ako yung pinakabata, no? Ang dami ko pa rin natututunan sa mga experiences nila Mika, nila Pau. And itong mga to applicable sa buhay ko along the way, no? Hindi ko alam, baka yung a certain advice dito is yun din yung kasagutan para lang maging milyonaryo if ever man, di ba? So, nandun just don't stop learning kahit na paulit-ulit na yan. Let's just keep it as a reminder, kumbaga. Ayan. So, ayun lang naman sa akin.
Wow. Sige, sa akin naman, talk to God and ask for your purpose and create create your own destiny. Redirect your destiny to God because He will abundantly give blessings to you. And also, if isa lang yung trabaho mo, then kulang pa ito, maghanap ka pa ng other source of income. Kasi, if kulang pa yung source of income mo, hindi kaya ng lifestyle na choice mo, hindi mo din kaya magtipid, hanap ka na ng other source of income. Gamitin mo yung ibang oras mo to produce income aside from passive income and also active income. Diba? And start your preparation as soon as possible. Today, kung marinig mo to, mag-isip ka na ano ba yung pwede mong gawin for your financial success and for your financial wellness. Ayan. Salamat. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Pau and Cal. Is there any anywhere they can reach you, our listeners? Saan ba nila kayo pwedeng matagpuan? Matagpuan.
Ayan, just add me in my socials, no? Puro Kyle Simon Paul Andres, and Jan. And through, ayan, sa mga social media, actually, no? Tatype mo lang yung pangalan. Itong pangalan na to, Kyle Simon Paul Andres, nandyan na. Just add me and reach out to me kung ano man yung mga katanungan ka. Ayan, when it comes to your finances. Ayan, I'm be more willing to show you, give you or provide you my service.
Same. Contact me, connect with me via LinkedIn, Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, TikTok. Kung saan mo man
Nandyan na
napanood ito, nandyan na lahat. Type mo lang yung Pauline Beryl Zubiaga Almero at andyan na ako. Magsabi ka lang to provide you my services also.
Ayan. So, search nyo lang sa social media accounts, no? Kyle Simon Paul Andres and Pauline Zubiaga Almero for if you have any questions or you want to know more about what they shared today in today's podcast, no, reach out to them. No, so thank you again, Pau and Kyle, for joining us in the very first episode of our Money Wise with Aitos Financial. Thank you for sharing your valuable insights on managing the 13th month pay wisely. I think it's not just limited sa 13th month pay, no? Parang ang dami nating na-cover. And to our listeners, we hope you found this episode helpful and inspiring. Remember, your 13th month pay is an opportunity for you to secure your financial future. So make a plan, stick to it, and watch your money grow. So if you have any questions or topics that you would like us to cover in future episodes, please reach out to us in our social media accounts, Aitos Financial, or via email at info@aitosfinancial.com. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back for more financial wisdom in our next episode. Until then, take care and make every money count. All right.
Thank you, Mika. Thank you, Pao.
Thank you, Mika. Thank you, Kyle. Bye.
Thank you, Kyle. Bye-bye.